That keeps the Racers right behind 6-0 Belmont. If you remember last year, the Racers beat the Bruins in the MVC championship game. Murray State will host Belmont next Sunday. Before that, though, they've got a Thursday night game in Carbondale against Southern Illinois. Some high-profile high school football players getting some big-time offers this past week. Starting right in our backyard, Jackson's Braden Harris, the junior tackle, receiving a scholarship offer to play at Minnesota. Already has several offers, and it's likely going to increase heading into his senior season next fall. Westview High's Graham Simpson received some huge offers. Florida State and Tennessee. The sophomore led the Chargers to a state title this past season, throwing for, and this is only in the state championship game, 566 yards and 7 touchdowns to win the title. His brother Ty recently declared for the NFL draft. Don't be surprised if Graham is making that decision in 4 or 5 years' time. The college football season is wrapping up soon with the national championship game left. In the FCS national championship game, Montana State won the national title. One of their quarterbacks is coming to SEMO. Chance Wilson, a sophomore for the Bobcats this past season, saw limited game time in Bozeman, but looked electric when he got on the field. As you can see, a very fast rusher, even had the cameraman fooled right there. Scored a couple times for the Bobcats in 2025, says he runs a 4.4. I believe it. Wilson announced his commitment to SEMO this past week. He is expected to instantly compete for the starting job. Speaking of the Redhawks, their starting quarterback for much of the past season, Jax Leatherwood, announcing today he's headed to Tennessee Tech. Leatherwood suffered a torn MCL against UT Martin in 2025, did come back and managed to pass for almost 2,000 yards in Cape Girardeau. He now joins the team that won the conference this past season, the Tennessee Tech Golden Eagles. How about another former Redhawk quarterback? The UFL draft is taking place over the weekend, and several teams, including the St. Louis Battlehawks, are expected to announce their selections this week. One of the guys hoping he will be selected into the league is SEMO's all-time passing leader, Paxton DeLaurent. I caught up with Paxton yesterday morning, and we're going to share more from this conversation. Tune in later tonight on Heartland Sports to hear from Paxton.